So for some reason, I decided it would be a good idea to make a 2D platformer where your actions are directly controlled only by buttons, no joysticks at all. So if we start it here, then you can see that when I press the button I move forward, but I can't move backwards, like at all. So not only will I have to be platforming without the joystick, I also won't be able to go backwards. So I had this unique problem ahead of me. How do I design a level where you can't move backwards at all? Well, obviously you can't really have switchbacks or anything like that, so it's basically gonna have to be a straight line. Not that surprising, I was gonna do that anyways because this is only supposed to be a proof of concept. But also, I need some obstacles that would be really cool to platform on when you can only do that one motion. The first thing that I thought of was some wobbly platforms, and I did do that, but later on I realized that wall jumps would be really tricky, because you can't move your player to make it so that they're facing the wall, so they can't wall jump on the left side. They can only wall jump on the right side, so something has to push them back onto the wall, since that's how wall jumps work in Game Builder Garage. Then I implemented all of these ideas into a really very small stage, and that was it. I didn't want it to be really too hard because, again, I can't move in one direction. This is gonna wear off pretty fast. Okay, it is finally all completed. Let's go through this. The first thing that I'm gonna do is I just put a lot of platforms over here. This feels so weird to press. Yeah, see, to press a button to simply move and then also having to jump, it just doesn't feel right. So I'm having a little bit of trouble just getting like acquainted with this movement system because I haven't had a lot of time to practice. Okay, yeah, the platforms get smaller as they go along, just a nice touch, and that is the platform stuff, or the wall jump things I was talking about, how it's a lot harder when you cannot move and see the other wall. And these are the wobbly platforms I was talking about. These platforms are movable and they are connected to an immovable object by a string connector, so that's what gives them the appearance of just kind of wobbling under the player's weight, is because the string and the object above are not visible and they are not solid or anything like that. They simply exist, and that is what creates these cool looking objects. We're gonna try and do this wall jump stuff. Wall jumps are really hard when you can't do all that, because I have to keep my finger on one button and then continuously press another. So there you have it. That is what a platformer looks like when you can only use buttons for your controls. So if you want to make a whole game out of this, go for it. It's pretty contrived, but you know what? I'm sure with enough creativity and stick-to-itiveness, you can make something really cool. I am sure not gonna play it though, because wow, those controls they suck.